everyone, welcome to the next video in our Rita Berman sort of ice cream ice lolly page, and we have this really tasty looking ice cream cone here to do. I thought I would do this cone slightly differently to the one up here, which I thought was a sort of wafery cone. I'm thinking this might be a waffle cone, and so it might be a little bit darker in colour, so we'll do a few darker shades, and we'll actually start with doing that because I haven't decided what colour to do our ice cream yet. So I'm going to start with the 76. It is a very dark pencil, but what I'm going to do is try and go very lightly and just do a layer of this all over the cone, and then we're going to use a lighter brown to put some details on, but I just want to darken it up a little just to get us started. And it would also make it look different to the other one, which I think is fun, and give you a different idea for a different technique. There we go. So it's fairly even. I'm not too worried about it being really exact. And I'm going to pick a lighter shade. I'm going to pick the 49 and then go all the way over in exactly the same way, just to sort of get our basic colour all over the same. And that will slightly lighten and warm it up a little bit. It's quite yellowy. So I hope all is well with everybody. It's hot today, not as hot as it has been. We're sort of in the heat wave, July heat wave. If you're in the UK, you would have remember it, I'm sure. So we had a hot day yesterday, but it was cloudy and it rained a lot. It was very muggy, and then it rained. It wasn't too bad. It's a bit cooler today for a few days. It's going to be about 25 degrees, which is in the high 70s, I guess. And then we're going to use 73, and I'm going to do a darker bit around the edge to give it some shape. And then on Saturday, Saturday's going to go up to about 82, 28. And then Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, it's going to be 33, which I guess is in the 90s. I can't really convert it. I just know 28 is 82. So I sort of use that as a gauge. So what I'm trying to do is put a darker layer around the edge here and less towards the centre. So it's really sunny today, so I've had to shut my blind. I have put my light on. I hope it's okay. But if I leave the blind open, you just see the shadow of the tripod across the page, which isn't very attractive. So I have closed that down for you. I'm going to take this all the way to sort of the middle a little bit. We've got a bit of a sort of lighter area. I don't want it to look like it's shiny, because obviously a waffle cone isn't shiny, but I want it to look more shapely, and I think by making these edges darker it just gives it a rounder appearance, which is what I'm trying to do. And then we're going to now go in with trying to just emphasize these bits. Now, I'm not really sure, I'm trying to remember. I think we have a sort of sunk in bit here. I don't eat many ice creams, you can tell. So I think what I'm going to do is take my darker brown, sorry, this is the 76, and just shade in these areas here like that. I'm going to sort of fade it up. I'm not going to make it into a full square, and we'll see how that looks. And just so it just adds a little bit of texture, which I think is what it's trying to indicate on our cone. I don't know whether you call them cones. I remember used to call them cornets when we were little. Not a waffle cone so much as a wafer type cone. We'd call it a cornet. I don't know if that's old-fashioned or whether you still call that. I just don't know, because I don't buy them. But we used to go to the ice cream van and go and ask for a cornet, or of course a 99, which always baffles me. Why is it called a 99? Please tell me in the comments if you know, because I just don't know. I don't think they were ever 99 pence, because I'm sure when I was little they were cheaper than that, and now they're way dearer. So I think they're a couple of pounds. So for those of you who don't know UK currency, you'll be a bit confused, but don't worry. I don't think I won't try and explain it. I don't think it'll really help. But basically we thought 99 might have been the price, but I don't think it can be. I'm quite happy with that. I was trying to make those look like they were sunk in, and they don't. They look like they're sticking out. But I think that's okay. I like it. It doesn't look like I wanted, but I like it, so I'm going to go with it. Now, looking at our ice cream, I'm looking at the shape. Now, it looks to me like this bit here and this bit here, it's like almost like there's a sauce running through, and I'm thinking, is it a raspberry ripple with a sort of a vanilla with a red? That's what I'm going to do it as. I'm just going to try and pick the right shade of red for this sort of raspberry colour. I think this one might work. We've got limited colours with the Ergosoft, of course. Number 61. I'm going to do it quite dark. Yeah, we've got a limited amount of colours, so we'll probably have to duplicate quite a lot, but that's okay. So I'm going to do it quite dark down here. It looks a bit more plummy, this colour, doesn't it? And then lighten it a bit here and then dark here, so that we can leave it a little bit that looks paler, as if it is shiny, because if you think about a sticky sauce, it is quite shiny, isn't it? I've got two here. I'm a bit confused. We haven't got two anywhere else. And look, it's got a cherry, I've just noticed. So maybe it's supposed to be cherry sauce. Oops. You can have a cherry on a raspberry ripple, couldn't you? Why ever not? Have a cherry on everything. I love cherries. I'm going to see if my husband will buy some at the farmer's market the weekend. He always does the shopping at the market and at the supermarket. He's got into the habit of going on his own, because we used to all go together, and then the boys started having too much homework and things like that, and so they didn't want to go, and then we were asked to just have one adult per household to go. So for years he just went on his own, and now he just does it, and he doesn't really ask us to go with him. He's made friends with some of the store holders and things. He likes going for a natter. I'm going to do those as a double, as if it was a single, sorry. So I'm just going to colour across both as if the middle line wasn't there. You don't have to do it this way, but I just can't get it to fit with my sort of opinion and view. I don't know if you can hear my boys chattering in the background. I have got the door shut in here. They're having a natter. It's nice. I don't mind. Now I'm going to think about the sprinkles. Excuse me. I would think they would be a similar colour. Actually, let's do the cherry and then let's sort of match it in. Cherry's quite a hard colour to do with the Ergosoft. You can't just pick one colour. So what I'm going to do is do a mix. So I'm going to start with this dark purple, which is the number 6, and do a layer. I know cherries aren't purple, but it will darken, because I want it to be a dark, like a Morello cherry. I think that's the right name. I doubted myself as soon as I said it. I'm sure they're the sort of blackish ones. So I'm going to put a layer down. You don't want to burnish it down too hard, because we need to put our next layer of colour on. I'm going to use the 61 that we used already. I think it will help to sort of tie it in colour-wise. And you can see that's gone a lot more purpley and darker, and I don't know whether this needs to be a little bit more reddish though. I'm just going to add a bit more, just layer it up at the edge, a little bit at the bottom and around. Yeah, my sons, they've been writing their personal statement for their university application forms, which isn't much fun, I have to say. I'm going to use a red on top. Which red shall I pick? I think the pinky red. I'm going to use the number 23. Again, I'm going to layer it a little bit more at the edge and less towards them. And I think we're nearly there. This is the sort of colour that I was imagining it to be. Maybe it'd be a bit darker, a little bit blacker. But I think I might just leave it there. You notice I've left this. This to me looks like it should be a shine, and I'm just leaving it white. I prefer to fade it myself and put a little dot, but it's there for us, we'll just use it. Now the stalk of a Morello cherry is often the colour of the cherry. Yeah, so we're going in with our dark purple number 6. Sorry, I was pondering then, quietly pondering, deep in thought. So there's that one. Here's our 61. And then we'll add, it's a bit darker, isn't it? But that's okay. And then we'll add a bit of the 23. I sort of went in a bit more confident. Whoopsie! Oh dear. I'll see if I can erase that, but I don't think I'll be able to. It's my very bright Tombow mono. I've got 2. I've got a black one, but I just decided I wanted a pink one when I bought my second one. And I was going to use it in the other room where I do most of my sort of my own colouring rather than videos, and in the end I decided to bring it in here because I can see it better. Now I'm decided to do some purple sprinkles, and then that sort of ties everything together because we've got the 61, the sort of plummy colour, and well, whatever, plummy colour might not be the right name, but anyway, I'm going to do my sprinkles first. Now I'm going to try to make them a little darker around the edge by layering and less in the middle, and just keep the same for each. You could vary the colour of your sprinkles, but I just like the sort of it all matching. I mean, maybe I'm lazy, I don't know, but it saves me having to think of other colours. It's very true. I have got to decide what colour to do my ice cream. I'm not going to leave it white, although I did used to. You could get white ice cream. Mr. Whippy used to be white, but it was basically a sort of water-based ice cream. I used to like it. It's like sugar water. Oh, my son's laughing. It's lovely, but it's not. It wasn't a very good quality ice cream. But never mind. You have what you're given as a child, don't you? Just enjoy it. My children were eating ice cream yesterday. Actually, we went to my mum's. Now these don't look very natural. Not that it matters. So but I'm going to do them the same as these, I think. Oh, I missed that one. Yeah. Did you shout at me? Missed it. I'm going to try and do these in the same way. Yeah, and after our main meal at midday, she offered pudding and tinned peaches, which me and the children absolutely love, so that was a nice treat. And ice cream. I don't eat ice cream. I don't eat things with lots of sugar in, but they had ice cream. But she offered them excuse me, caramel or vanilla, and the boys are a bit like caramel, doesn't really go with peaches, but I don't know, I was thinking, I thought it would, but I thought it would go. There we go. Now I am thinking, because it's raspberry ripple, the other bit of ice cream would probably just be a vanilla. Let me think. I am probably going to do, I really want a cream colour, which I don't have, and I'm going to just use this set because that's the whole point. Now we have the 2 yellows. I'll talk you through my thinking. We have the 2 lightest yellows. Now this one's very lemony and this one is more orangey, and I feel that this in a way is nearer to a cream because this is so lemon, but that's darker. So I think if I use this one but press really lightly, I think it's going to be better. And this is number 1, by the way. Have a watch, see what you think. Now of course I could try using the white, but I don't find the white is usually that impressive. So I'm going to try really gently, just building up a few layers of yellow, taking it up. I'm thinking it'd be darker down here, a bit lighter on the top, and I'm really just gently stroking the paper. It's quite fun this, you go slowly and just sort of massage across the paper until you've just got enough layers to get it to work. And I'm doing, yeah, a little bit darker here and lighter on the top. It's a little tricky for me to see whether I've completed colouring everything, because it's dark in here actually. I've got the blind shut, I've got the lamp on. Of course the lamp is it's focused on the book, and it looks much brighter in the camera screen than it does into my eye, because the camera adjusts and brightens to the light. So I'm just hoping that I'm doing it okay, but it doesn't, it's just the sun's coming out, but the blinds are blackout blinds, but the light just comes underneath. But I have to keep them shut really if if it's bright, especially if it's going in and out. I think that's a little bit off-putting, which it's doing. I think that's worked very well, she says very modestly. I'm liking the way that looks. It is a little, I'm going to make a little bit darker here as well, and here, maybe at the bottom of here. I'm only adding a really gentle layer like that. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm not going to do these dots because again we've got little dots all over our background, and these little bits here are similar to elsewhere, so we'll do all that when we do the background, but that is our cone, so I am going to leave that there. Thank you for watching. I hope that was okay. It does look quite tasty. I could just eat that actually. I don't like ice cream, but it looks like cream, which I do like. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Keep cool, have fun, and happy colouring.